What's up, guys? Philip here, and I am here to give you a look into my week of training. Started it off with a leg day, and that was a top single on back squats with 455. Guys, squat is feeling much better. I'm very excited about the potential of my back squat, and I think I will be at 500 very, very soon. But moving on to my first chest day, I decided to do dumbbell presses as my main movement, so just working up. These are 85s, and I figured if I was going to show you guys my belly, I might as well show you all the goods. So took the shirt off after this set and went up to 110s. In each hand, they are moving very, very easily at this point. See, not too much of a lag. And based on how they moved, I kind of wanted to go up to a top set of 5 or so. I jumped all the way up to 135s because it's just an extra 12 and a half on each side. And they were a little bit heavier than I expected them to be, honestly. I got stuck on my 4th rep, as you guys will see, and had to bail and put them down. It was just a little bit too much for today. So after that, I went ahead and jumped down to 120s in each hand, and I did it for 2 sets of 8. I only showed you guys one of those, and you'll see I misgrooved pretty bad on this rep. Honestly, have you ever seen someone misgroove a 3rd rep that bad and then finish an 8-rep set? It was pretty brutal. But the right pec was feeling good. I mean, I'm sure you can see a little bit of a lag in there, but I also noticed there is a slight warp in that handle for the dumbbells, which I'll put a picture up on the screen to kind of show you. So I reached out to Steve at Badass, and he said just ship them in and he would get them replaced. So I have them shipped out now, and I will keep you guys posted on kind of how that goes. But after that, after 2 really hard working sets on dumbbells, that right pec was pretty fatigued, and so you can see I'm getting a little bit of a lean, not wanting to bring the bar down as far on the right side. And these were just harder than normal. So close grip worked up to 275. My first set was 5 reps, and then I tried it again thinking maybe, hey, give myself a little time. Ended up getting 4. So moved on, did some dips and some abs. Now on to my first back day, working some pull-ups with a wide pronated grip. And I will point out on these guys, that is the fat bar, and I'm doing these thumbless. So keep that in mind. That was a set of 8, I believe, with 20 extra pounds on. This is a set of like 3, almost 4 with an extra 45. So just really taxing that. The grip was tough on these, especially being thumbless with that fat bar. But this is just a back down with 10 extra pounds. And I did this for a set of 8, and then I knocked out a quick set of body weight after this set. So these weighted pull-ups have really been helping me. I notice if I feel light as air when I do them body weight now, and that used to not be the case. So moving on to a dumbbell row, I don't do them with a supported on a bench very often. It feels kind of awkward to me, but it felt really good on this day, and it kind of saves your lower back. As much as I do deadlifts and squats and all that, I try to save my lower back some on these types of movements. But this is just 110 pounds in the hand, and I did it for 4 sets. I think the first 3 sets were like 12 reps, and then the last set was 10 reps. So for each hand is what that looked like. And these felt really good. I'll be doing these more. I don't have my dumbbells now because they are shipped out. Gym is feeling kind of naked, honestly, but when I get them back, I will be doing them more. After that, I went ahead and just moved on to some band pull-aparts, and then I did some band pull-overs, if you will. So finished that up with a session on the bike and moved on. I really, really like band pull-aparts. So moving on to my deadlift day, working up was feeling very, very powerful. My leg drive off the floor is feeling better since I've been working my squats more. I mean, I knew that would kind of be the case because my back has always been my strong point. It's my legs that are kind of lagging. So 405 moved like a dream. 495 felt okay. Honestly, I didn't know how to feel about my top set after that one. So went ahead and kept the faith. 585 here, and I wanted to get it for 2. So that was 1. Keep in mind, guys, I weighed in at 247 pounds even on this day. So that's the lightest I've been in a long time. So finished the second rep. Both reps felt good, and I was pretty hype after that one. If you've seen my short, I was pretty vocal. Very, very happy with that, but it definitely zapped me. So I went down to 515, and I just did it for 2 more doubles, and then did some calves on the day and some abs just to kind of finish it out. I've noticed that taking a little bit of the volume out has really helped me. I've been taking a less is more approach for a little while, and I've noticed it's helped with my fatigue management, and I've been making more progress doing it that way. So moving on to my second chest day of the week, I went ahead and did some barbell bench press, and you'll notice I got some safety straps. Got them for squats in my rack. And is this the safest bench setup that you've ever seen? I mean, I've got the flip down safeties and the safety straps over them. I mean, I am totally covered if I fail. And working up to 305 on the day as a top set, I wanted to get it for 5. That was the pipe dream goal. And you see I got stuck on the 4th one. Honestly, on today, it was feeling, the right pec was feeling a little bit scared. I was kind of in my head about it. It's almost like when you have a band-aid over a cut for a while, then you take it off and that cut is still there, but it's soft and pruny and it just feels vulnerable. Well, that is how my pec felt on the day, but that first set of 305 kind of gave me the courage. It felt good on the pec, and so I went for it again and got the 4th rep on that one. So 305 for 4. I'm happy with that. I mean, I wanted 5, but keep it in perspective, guys. This is a long game, and that is right on track to kind of where I need to be, and it's ahead of track or ahead of schedule for where I thought I would be. So worked down to 280. I only got it for 6 on the day. I wanted to see if I could get it for 8, but I kind of took that as my cue that I had gotten enough, intense work for the day. So I went ahead and jumped down to 225 and wanted to get it for a quick set. I went ahead and did them Larson style, and I got it for a set of 12. So just kind of pumping these out, trying to limit that rest on the chest and get the pause without getting the rest. So just working through those. This set was tougher than I thought it would be. I think I was just tired on the day, honestly. That's kind of what I got out of this bench session. So finishing that up and moving on, you will note it. Well, you can't really see on the side, but no, they are there. But I did not use my dumbbells for these. I went ahead and threw the rings on. I don't use these enough. I mean, they're a great training tool. So I decided to do some ring flies. I've never done this movement before, and I did 4 sets of that. Those were interesting. I will say, probably should have not been at such a harsh angle because it was quite a bit of load on my pec at the bottom. But I will have to experiment with those, and I honestly don't think I had my safety set well on these guys. I noticed on my back day after that one was a little higher than the other. So on that, I was going for a pin press on my football bar. Worked up to just 210 pounds. It's a 30-pound bar, and did that for a couple of sets, pin pressed like that. And I Was just really jonesing to use my new safety straps at this point. Just got them in. I was excited and I was trying to utilize them however I could. So this is just a worked or a back down set after my last set of 210 pounds. It's a slow eccentric with just 120 pounds, but just to get a nice little burn. It was actually a super or a drop set, so finished that out, got some abs on that day as well, and then this is my second back day. Decided to go just body weight for a little higher reps on this. I got 4 sets, I believe. The first few were 10 reps, and then I got a sets of 9 reps, I do believe. And then after that, I went ahead and did some Meadows rows. Didn't go super heavy on this. Just went up to 2 plates for sets of 12, but I did them without a strap, and I did them thumbless on the axle bar. So trying to incorporate a little bit of grip in there with the back work. Honestly, guys, I waited way too long in the day to do this session. I didn't really feel like doing it when it came around. So I just kind of had to bite the bullet and get it done. But it was pretty good. I went ahead and took an opportunity to do some, stuff I don't usually do a lot just to spice it up, keep it interesting. So after that, I moved on to 4 sets of a plate raise. Now you can see those dumbbell handles aren't there. I shipped them off on this day, and back is looking pretty succulent, guys. I'm pretty happy with that. But just did a 25-pound plate for 4 sets on each arm, and then I moved on to a foot elevated calisthenics row, or a lot of you guys call them inverted rows. And I really like this. Again, I did them thumbless on the axle bar to again tax the grip. And I put the bar in my safety straps just to add a little bit of an instability in there. So really felt good with those. I did 4 sets of that, and then I did 4 sets of these Russian twists. Haven't done these in a while, and I finally found a reason to use my rep pad that I have taken off my bench for a good reason. So sat on that and knocked out 4 sets of these guys. But that is the training for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. Hope you guys took something from it, and I appreciate all of the love and support. Love you guys, and I will catch you on the next one.